Now, if you could have anything you wanted, if you could have your dream life, only you know what that means to you, in 3 days, how would that change your life? But not just how would it change your life, how would it change your view of the world and the people in it? How would it impact the people in your world? How would it impact your loved ones, your partner, your kids, your employees? If you've got a business, you're a business owner, sorry. So think about that before I continue. Not just how would achieving your dream life affect you and impact you, but how would it impact the people in your life? Because that's what gets me to do the work on the dark days. So, first of all, we're going to talk about desire. What is it that you really want? You have to get clear on that. There's a full training in Mindset Mastery on the power of clarity. And only you know. Make sure it's authentic, okay? You can't live someone else's dream or what you think your dream should be based on what other people, maybe your parents or your partner, have told you life should be. So it might be financial freedom. It might be a loving relationship. It might be to start a business. It might be to have purpose in life. It might be to travel the world. It might be to get in great shape. It might be to get shredded. It might be to run a marathon. Or it might be just to heal your mental health and feel happy each day. Your dream and your desire and your goal is your dream, your desire and your goal. If you're trying to live someone else's dream or what you think society should be, then what society's told you your dream life should be, then that's the number one reason why you're going wrong. So I now want you to hold that perfect vision in your thoughts, in your mind. What does it look like? What does the house look like? What does the relationship look like? What's the sex like? What's the intimacy like? What's your bank balance like? What car have you driving? Where have you travelled? How does your physique look? How do you show up each day? But don't just think it, feel it. I need you to understand there's two different parts to the body. There's the heart and there's the mind. There's the emotions and the feelings and there's the mind and the thoughts. So how would it actually feel if you were living that life right now? Picture it, smell it, touch it, picture it again, vision it again, draw it, write it down. Because whatever you want, trust me on this one thing, you have to believe it's possible or you will never have it. I can't even explain to you how important that is because you can't even have 1% doubt. If you do, you won't have it because you'll never be inspired enough to do the work, which I'm going to come on to. So I need you to understand that your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts become your beliefs become your behavior, and your behavior becomes your reality. But you have to believe you can live your dream life. You have to believe you can live in your dream house with your dream partner and have financial freedom and have your dream body with every single piece of not just your head, but your heart, not just your mind, but your emotions. You need to feel it. How does it feel? How would you be feeling right now if you already had your dream life? Would you be feeling anxious? Would you be feeling stressed? Would you be feeling worried, overwhelmed, angry, frustrated? Or would you just be feeling happy, content and purposeful, fulfilled, grateful, abundant? Because you can have all of that by the end of this training. So think about the person who's living that life. How would they walk? How would they talk? How would they engage with other people? What's their confidence like? How do they show up for themselves? How do they show up for others? What are their levels of empathy and understanding? How does their patience look? Because when you do that today and you start to act and show up as the person that you want to be and the person that develops your dream life and is living your dream life, that is when the magic will start to happen. But you have to believe it with every single piece of your heart, your mind, and your body. Because I need you to understand that the body is the feeling center and the brain is the thinking center. They have to align. The mind can't buy into a goal that's not in the heart, and the heart won't buy into a goal that isn't in the mind. Both have to be 100% in alignment to live your dream life. It has to be in the heart and it has to be in the mind. Now, this isn't about wishy-washy manifestation. You can't just sit here, put a meditation on, some dolphin music, and start to manifest your dream life. Anyone who tells you that you can just think yourself to your perfect way, they're full of shit. Anyone who thinks you can just think yourself rich is also full of shit. But you have to believe it on a level that you're constantly inspired to take the action, otherwise you never will. Now, it's about believing it on such a level that you're constantly inspired to do the work. If you knew you only had to go to the gym 5 times a week for 12 months and you'd have your dream body forever, would you go and do the work? Yes. If you don't really believe that's going to happen and you don't trust yourself, are you going to bother showing up every week? No, of course you won't. So you have to believe it on such a level that you continually make the right decisions and the right choices. Because if you do consistently make the right decisions and the right choices, time after time after time, then your dream life will become yours.